All right, so I'm making a French bread. I added 2 tablespoons of sugar. And then next I'm going to add some yeast. I believe it's 1 tablespoon of yeast. This will make about like 3 loaves, so it's quite a good amount of French bread. I used active dry yeast. I've always used that for most of my baking, but that's what I used this time. And I didn't edit this video because it was super difficult. I couldn't figure out how to edit. I couldn't damn crop this thing, so whatever, you get the long video. Okay, so next I am going to add some salt, 3/4 teaspoon of salt. Takes me a minute though, because like I said, I couldn't edit this damn video. So here we are. Yep, I used 1/4 teaspoon 3 times because it was kosher salt. Yum, yummy. I used to have that giant ass box. So whatever, here it goes. 1, 2, 3. All right. So next, oh, that one actually cropped it. Yay. So next I add 2 2¼ cup warm water. I microwave that bad bitch for 31 minutes, 30 seconds. Yay, microwaving. That's my little stand I had for my phone, so please ignore this spot because like I said, the cropping, I just don't, oh, what fucking ever. Whatever. Yeah, I'm trying to keep myself occupied during, yeah, I kind of just let that spin the whole time, so ingesting that thing, this is whatever. I mean, I took the time to make the video, so I thought that I might as well at least post it, you know, for Christ's sakes, if I'm going to do that. So I switched it out. That was originally, you know, the kind of hook for rolling dough, but there's no dough, so I used a regular mixer, blade, spatula thing. Instead, nothing's happening either because nothing's down there, so just watch this obnoxiously spin. Anyway, I'm trying to keep myself occupied during the quarantine, or self-quarantine. So I'm making stuff, making some yummies. I make homemade bread. Here I go pouring that warm water in. Pour, pour, pour. Yay, look how warm it is. Okay, and then I let it beat all the ingredients together. Let it go because we want the active yeast to mix well with other ingredients. And then we would want to let it sit for 3 to 5 minutes. However, if you have instant yeast, that's not required. Just do it and then get on with it. But if you have active yeast like I did, wait 3 to 5 minutes. Which I really hope I paused it. I mean, I'm not sure. It looks like this might be okay, no, I did pause it. Okay, good. So then you don't have to deal with that. Okay. Next, I'm adding 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And I'm poorly trying to show olive oil. Yummy. You can get that at Sam's Club. Maybe not right now, but I got it at Sam's Club at some point in time in my life. Okay, mixing it around. Next, I'm going to add flour, which it does not look like I paused this one, so you're just going to be watching this mix around for a hot minute while I get the flour situated. Okay, there we go. Whoa. Okay, so I was trying to show you the 1 cup sign, but that thing has disappeared. So I add 5½ cups of flour overall. At the beginning, you will add 3 cups of flour and mix. So obviously I do that gradually as to not make a mess. So add 3 cups of flour, any flour you prefer. It says all-purpose or bread flour, but I'm sure you could substitute it for something else if you want to. 2nd cup going in. Looking good, looking good. Letting it mix. Third cup should be going in soon. And that thing works. Okay, 3rd cup, because it's very runny. And we're going to let that mix gradually. And then after that, we are going to add the 2½ to 3 cups, depending on the temperature in your kitchen. It really just depends, but I only did 2½ more cups because that's all I really needed. house is a little dry, so it's starting to get sticky icky. So that's good. But it definitely needs way more flour because that's not forming any dough here. Let it mix, let it mix. Okay, I guess we're gonna watch this mix for a hot minute because I don't know how to edit videos. Oh, what just happened? It's like, oh, I skipped it. Nice. I was like, it looks like a glitch. Okay, more flour. Mixed again. Starting to get clumped, so that means it's working, obviously. Mix, mix, mix. Trying to show y'all a better angle. Okay, so I add more flour. The dough is starting to form. It's getting there. So I changed the hook out too. I changed it from the spatula to kind of more of that doughy hook that is used for baking. So there it goes. It's mixing it around, getting sloppy. She thick. She's sloppy and she thick. So she's mixing for a hot minute. I don't know how long this mix is for. But hopefully I thought to pause it. Doesn't look that way. But whatever. Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. Oh, somebody come. Okay, it's done. Okay, so next I knead the dough because the thing combines it really well, but it doesn't really knead it as well. Sometimes I'm lazy and I don't give a shit, so I don't knead it. I just deal with the cracks and the forms. But this time I wanted to be cute. So she's thick, slap her, give a little slap. Thumbs up. Nice job. Okay, look how round she is. Beautiful. Okay. At least I think she's beautiful. So next, I added some more olive oil. I wiped that some bitch around. Nice and oiled up, you know. And put that lovely little piece of dough in there. Flip down both sides to make sure it's nicely greased over. And then I added some cling wrap to it. Wait, is it cling wrap? Yeah, plastic wrap. It shows at the end. Don't sue me, Walmart. Great value. So there you have it. That's the first part. Okay, so part 2, I finished the dough, or finished letting the dough rise, doubled up, took a dip for about an hour and 30 minutes because I was playing Let's Go Pikachu and I lost track of time. So, I let that bad boy rise, and I am going to cut it in half because this is supposed to make 2 nice, bodacious loaves of French bread. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing here. Like, it said to turn into a triangle and roll it, but that sounded like it was just gonna make like a lame ass croissant. So I was like, I don't know what this is about, so I'm just gonna stretch it like a snake. And yeah, so I have honestly no idea what I'm doing here, but you know, whatever, I worked in the end. I mean, it's really, to be, for me and my expectations, it's really was just if it's good. And I had a bite just now because it's done and it's fucking good. So if you know better, do better. If you don't, then hey, it worked out for me. So whatever. I'm an amateur cook baker for sure. I'm just trying to have some fun. So trying to elongate that boy. Get him nice and even ideally. Slap him around a little bit and get the air bubbles out. I did do that. I did get the air bubbles out by doing that. So once again, no idea what I'm doing. Just stretching him out. Making him nice and long. Yep. Don't know. I was twisting around. Don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So yeah. Patting him out. Making sure he's even. I don't want no air bubbles. I tried to get those like wrinkly lines out by smoothing them down. I really don't know if that's the proper technique. And by the way, I really don't care. So don't bother me with techniques. Cause I'm just trying to I'm just trying to have some fun here, okay? So yeah, thickening them out. Oh, not thickening them out, but whatever. I've already repeated this like 5 times. You know what I'm doing. Making him long, like a baguette. It says French bread. Technically, it's not baguette, but I mean, come on. It's French bread. So, take my time. Trying to form it, make it look cute. Jetson's upstairs, working from home, so I was trying to make this bread look cute for my boy when he comes down. All right. Here's the bread. Looks pretty good. And now, lay a towel on it and let it rise for 1 hour. There you have it. By the way, I recommend you put a tray under this because I did not do that. Okay, here they are, they're risen. I did not do that, and I fudged up. Oh my god, look at that. Look what I just did. So yeah, I recommend you put the bread on a tray and let it rise on a tray because they were still very good tasting. So in the end, that's all that matters for me. But I was like, damn, I stretched this boy out. Otherwise, they would have just been 2 regular looking loaves. But that's okay. So, and I try to pick him up, and then he elongates even more. And so I had to cut it. Yeah, look at that. Look what I just did. Look at that. Oh my god. That's okay, though. So I cut it. So I really had 3 different shapes of loaves. I tried to fix the next one. I tried to not fudge up the next one as much. And I did cut into it, let that air out, make it look cute. Don't know if I'm cutting it too far. Like I said, everything seemed good. And it tastes good. And it looks pretty good, honestly. This is my first time making French bread. I made bread before one other time, other than like dinner rolls. I make pretty good homemade dinner rolls. So I'm trying to not fudge this one up. So please put it on a tray if you're gonna do this. It'll make life much easier, and you'll make your bread look real cute when you're done. Yeah, and that's me being like, not too hot. There's my counter, I guess. So set it for 375 and bake for 30 minutes. All right, and there you have it. Thanks for watching.